carne asada. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that. Video, we got the carne asada fries on deck. Check them out. No gains, no prisoners, babies. Guacamole, sour cream, refried beans, carne asada, nachos. The works, guys. Let's get it in, yeah? Woohoo! Alright, so what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we have the carne asadas. Back. We're back with another banger. Chile on top. Ooh. Okay. Okay, see. We playing no games, we taking no prisoners, guys. We got the carne asada nachos. Jalapeno on deck. These are the super nachos. I'm gonna hold them for you like that while I eat. Just indulge in this real quick. Look at this. Look at that. For all of you, guacamole right there. For all of you who haven't had this before, all I'm gonna say is you should definitely try it. You're missing out. It's very, very good. But I'm going to make a quick disclaimer. You cannot get carne asada nachos just anywhere. You can't just go to any Mexican spot and get carne asada. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that. You cannot just go get carne asada nachos anywhere, guys. Certain places, they don't make them the same. The flavoring is not the same. So you seriously, just make sure the place you're going to has a good reputation for making them, because look at this. Wow. Well, that's some good stuff, guys. I've had nachos and carne asada fries from different places, and a lot of the other places I've gone to, they sucked. You're probably like, suck like how? Just the way they make it. You gotta have the nachos made right. Like, some places they make nachos and they use like the chips that are like bagged, like bag chips, like that it's on the supermarket. You gotta find the places that make them. You gotta find the places that make them sorry if I'm going like extra savage. I'm extra hungry, but you gotta find the places that make the chips like there. They make them in house. So today we're gonna be talking about, kind of late in the video, I'm talking about anxiety. What it is, how to deal with it, how you could deal with it, and what you shouldn't let it do to you. So today the topic will be anxiety. Now, guys, I know a lot of you suffer from anxiety. Some of you have reasons, some of you don't. Some of you don't know the reasons. And some of you greatly suffer. I'm here to tell you that when people tell you that anxiety is all in your head, don't let that get to you. Don't let that get to you. Well, okay. Now, anxiety has a lot to do with thought process and your thought process and your repetitiveness of negativity and structuring that into your mind. Like repetitive reinforcement of negative thoughts reinforces your fear of the anxiety, your fear of the symptoms, your fear of what could happen to you because of it. People get into a thought pattern that they don't realize that they're having these repetitive thoughts continue in their mind. You get so complex and it gets so complex and you get so lost in what's actually happening that you fail to realize that a lot of it is the way you're thinking. And you might say, well, I'm not thinking anything. I just hate the way I feel. Yeah, you hate the way you feel, but have you ever stepped back and thought about what have I been thinking about today that's been giving me the anxiety? What has my thought process today been like? Have you ever sat back and done that? You probably haven't. Maybe you have. When I was dealing with anxiety myself, as an individual, when I was dealing with anxiety, I failed to realize that my thought pattern was reinforcing a lot of the negativity in my mind that was causing the physical symptoms, whatever they may be to you. You may be getting sweaty. You might feel on the edge. You might have a fast heart rate. You might sweat. You might be trembling. You might have fear that something's going to happen to you if this doesn't stop. Now, when it gets to that level, it can be extremely difficult to change thought pattern. The reason I say that, it's already bad mentally, but when you start to deal with physicality of the symptoms of anxiety plus the mentality, it can be hard to grasp what's going on. It can be hard to grasp what's going on. It'd be harder to get a grip on things, right? You're probably like, let me ask you this question. How many of you in the audience have had a panic attack. Okay, I will read your answers below after the video. Panic attacks, what those are exaggerated, untreated anxiety disorders. Panic disorder falls under the umbrella of anxiety. It's beyond anxiety. There is something called panic attack, panic disorder. That is by far worse than any anxiety you ever feel. You might ask me, why? When somebody with anxiety does not focus on the reasoning why they're having the anxiety, it can progress and progress and progress until it gets to a higher stage where the person remains in a panic state. Some of them 24 hours a day when they wake up till they go to sleep. Some maybe 2 panic attacks a day, 5 panic attacks. There is people out there who literally live, okay, with panic attacks all day. All day. And some of them have to be heavily medicated. So I want you to remember this. Next time you're having an anxiety attack, sit back and try the hardest you can. Sit back and try to think, why am I feeling this way? What happened to me yesterday? What happened to me today? What is it that's bothering me? What are my thought processes like? What have I been thinking all day? Because you might be thinking negative the whole day, and you don't even come to reality that you're thinking so negative because you're so engulfed in the anxiety. It's taking control, okay? So you need to ask yourself, take a deep breath. I know it's hard. Take a deep breath and say, what's different from today than yesterday? What happened? Some of you might not know. You might not still be able to figure it out. But the important part is that you're trying. And you will get there one day to be able to figure it out. Just try. If you don't do anything and you don't try, it's never gonna get better. For some of you, it might take 1,000,000 steps. For some of you, it might take 1. The point is to try. The longer you leave it to grow into the monster that it can become, is that it will become. It will become that monster. I promise you. You have to stop the negativity from within that's driving that monster. You may say, well, Tasty, what do you know about anxiety? I can tell you this. I've dealt with anxiety before. I've dealt with other things before like this. So I know what it is to suffer. I know what it is to be tossing and turning in your bed at night. Not being able to sleep, not wanting to go certain places because you just feel anxious, not wanting to be around certain people because you get anxious, not, feeling like people are staring at you when you're anxious, feeling embarrassed that you might get an anxiety attack in front of people. I understand that. I've been through it and I've gotten through it. The number one thing that I didn't do, and I continue to not do for a long time, is sit back and think about what I'm thinking, analyzing my thoughts. Your thoughts, your negative thoughts will haunt you to the point that you lose control. And I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you need to get a grasp of what's going on. You can do it. I know there's some of you out there that I'm going to reach tonight and hopefully help. I know what I'm telling you is going to be very hard. I suffered from severe anxiety. I mean, a lot of years. It ruined a part of my life. Okay? It did. And I'm trying to help you now so you don't have to go through what I went through or get to the level that I was at. Some of you might not know where it's coming from. Some of you might not know where it's coming from. You might not know, and you're confused. You're lost. You don't know what to do because you can't. Some of you I might be talking to right now, and you're being like, "But I can't because I don't know where it's coming from. It just came out of nowhere. I don't feel nothing's wrong in my life." I will tell you this. For some people, it's genetics. For some people, it is. Okay? It is genetics. Okay? It's inheritance. Chemical disorders, yes, for some. But that doesn't mean that you can't try to help it. That doesn't mean that you can't try to alleviate it by taking this advice today, whenever you're watching this video. I love to talk to you guys this way. I made a video the other week. Mexican food plus how to, what was it? How to deal with, I can't remember. What was it? How to deal with life problems or something like that, right? And I feel like a lot of people, they heard me out. A lot of people listened to what I had to say. It wasn't just about food. And that's awesome. That's awesome. And I'm here today to say that you too can help yourself. You too can be a better person with your anxiety. For some of you out there right now that are going to watch this video, you might have got to the point, okay, where you feel like you'll never be the same person ever again. That this has ruined your life, that it has destroyed you, that it has ruined you emotionally. I am here to tell you, okay, that I am living proof that no matter how bad it gets, no matter how much it tears you down, no matter how much it kills you emotionally, no matter how much it drags you to the floor, okay, I am living proof as I stand before you today that you can get back to where you were. You can get back to where you were. I promise. But you have to put the work in to figure out, and to defeat what it is that is causing it. It's not going to be easy for some of you. But I promise that it can help. It can help. How much? It might be this much. It might be this much. I don't know. That's up to you, young man. That's up to you, young lady. Or fellow adult. I know I have a lot of younger people who watch me. The choice is yours, I promise. And to all the people out there right now in the world who are dealing with depression, anxiety, whatever it is, may you be blessed. May you be blessed. Because I know how hard it is. I know. And a lot of people have it a lot harder than I got it. They do. I hope this message today helped you. If you guys want, I can make another video going more thorough and more deeply into the conversation or topic of what I talked about today. Today can be number 1. The next time can be number 2. We can go deeper into this. If you watch to the end and my message got through to you, or you understood my message, and you want me to make another video in relation to anxiety, going deeper into the causes, deeper into the symptoms, just deeper in general, a more deeper conversation, on the bottom of the comments, write hashtag 2. Hashtag the number 2. And I'll do it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed talking about what I did. I think it'll be helpful to some of you. I'm hopeful it is. Remember this. If nobody loves you, Tasty loves you.